I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken languages, spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While other sweater style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fam's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your man, Uncle Freezy. #1 chief rocker in Knicks universe. Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. What's good? What's good, party people? It's good to see y'all. Let me start the rocking the party with this. Blue tears, orange tears, Blorange tears. Bim! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! What's good? What's good? What's good? Yo, let me start off by saying this quote by the great American poet Grand Puba. Grand Puba says, "Now a lot of people think this is easy as it looks. Books and books of rhyme concepts and hooks. Session to session or stressing to stressing to get thoughts manifested. Stressing and stressing to hit the world with a blessing." Bam, there it is. I got it. It's like an Easter speech. I got it. Let's go. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Man, Thursday, I was trying to get on with y'all. I messed around, and after vibes and stuff, I told myself, I was like, yo, I'll just lay down and take like a 7-minute nap. And when I woke up, it was 4 o'clock. So my apologies. My apologies, y'all, for that. Nick G is in the building. What's good? What's good? Let me quote the great American poet. I got something to say to the rest of the league. I was looking at the roster over the weekend, right? And I was saying this to myself as I evaluated the roster. And I quote, and this is a quote from the great American poet, Prodigy. And I quote, "There's a war going on outside no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took." Hey, Kyrie Irving, you walk around with your head down, scared to look. You shook, because ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Let's go. Quality Jumper is in the building. Pudge Nice is in the building. What's good? Nick G is chilling. Delano Steele is in the building. White Falcon, what's good? Wayne Peterson is in the building. Quality Jumper. Andrew Collinger, what's good? JJ, what's good? It's good to see you, bro. Hey, Darren Wayne, what's good? It's good to see you. Mr. Vince is in the building. Let's go. Savage NYC, let's go. Jeremy Nussbaum is in the building. Yo, y'all ready to talk this Knicks or what? Let's talk some Knicks, man. Paris Duggar. What's good? Man Child is in the building. What's good? What's good, y'all? I see y'all. I see y'all. Soul Finger is in the building. Yo, just a quick promo. Yo, we did this thing on Vibes and Stuff, man. A movie review of this joint called The Dark Knight Rises. Yo, you gotta hear Soul Finger stories, bro. Y'all gotta hear Soul Finger stories, man. So Soul Finger's hilarious. So I went back. I was like, because when I was like, dang, Soul Finger. It was like that. And then I went back and watched the whole joint again. Yo, Soul Finger is hilarious, yo. After the rewatch, Soul Finger is hilarious, yo. What's good? Keyshawn is in the building. What's good? Keyshawn don't come on the video chat no more because he's scared of the Bears. Let's go. Let's go. Keyshawn, listen. Get some, want some, get some, bad enough, take some. You bad, come get it. Yo, HBO Max just streamed the Batman. I ain't got to go to, oh, man. Okay, so I ain't got to leave the house to go see it. Keyshawn is like, man, I work in the morning, man. I work a 9 to 5, whatever. And so any excuse is better than none, bro. Yo, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. JJ says, am I the only one that enjoyed Nets losing at the buzzer? Only time I'll root for the Celtics. Bim. Pretty much. My finals prediction is Boston Celtics versus Memphis Grizzlies. Right? I'm predicting the Memphis Grizzlies and the Boston Celtics to go to 6 games with the Boston Celtics winning in the Boston Garden in 6 games. Right? White Falcon, what's good? Yo, Boulevard 73, what's good? We see you. Hey, peace to you all. Peace to everybody. May all your paths be peaceful and thorn free. Right? Right? White Falcon, I don't know. I picked it before Minnesota. Before we saw them play Minnesota. I picked it in the beginning. I'm going to just stick to it. So if I'm wrong, I'll just go there. I'll just admit I was wrong. Right? If I'm wrong, I just admit that I was wrong, man. Ain't no harm in admitting you wrong. You know what I'm saying? So let me do this real quick. So party people, throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Scream. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I'm looking for the tip-off. Let me find tip-off real quick. Tip-off starts with a T. Is that T capitalized? Let me see. So there were a lot of things done and said, Knicks related, in between the time that we departed Wednesday and today, right? Leon Rose came out with a letter, blah blah blah. Knicks fans, we're confident in a direction, and blah blah blah. Basically, what it sounded like to me, Leon Rose was saying, "Please buy season tickets next year." Leon Rose, we're gonna buy season tickets next year, man. Y'all ready? By now, y'all seen the letter on Legion of Knicks and Knicks Fan TV, Raw Hebrew Remnant, maybe on Nothing But Knicks. Y'all seen the letter, heard the letter, all this stuff. I don't really need to get into that stuff, but it sounded like to me. Yo, Keith Turner's in the building. Keith Turner's here. Bam. So by now, y'all have heard about the letter, heard people read the letter, heard people's opinions of the letter. I'll give my brief feeling about the letter. Leon Rose is basically begging for your support. Hey y'all, don't leave us. We're gonna do something right eventually. We like the kids. I'm gonna address everything in this letter that y'all have been questioning us about. Nah, bro. Nah. Wacko, what's good? Paris Duggar, you're absolutely right. The Knicks will always sell out. It will take a plague of locusts to keep Knicks fans out of the Garden. All Leon said was positive. Man, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. What I'm saying is he is saying, hey, please support the Knicks. We're gonna support the Knicks anyway, bro. The season's over and we doing a YouTube show. Come on, bro. You know how this thing go. We're gonna talk Knicks all summer. And we're gonna talk Knicks into the draft. We're gonna follow up all the rumors and innuendo and all that stuff. So yeah, man. So here's the thing I wanted to get to about the league. Yo, this roster, infamous new king is in the building. What's good? Yo, infamous new king is here. Now we can really get the party started. What's good? What's good? Shout out to our mans. So here's the thing. I'm gonna quote the great American poet Prodigy about how I feel the 2022-2023 season is gonna go. Chef NYK, what's good? I think I did the quote. There's a war going on outside no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook, because ain't no such things as halfway crooks. League, NBA, be on guard. Right? Be on guard, NBA. I was checking out. Listen, I didn't come here to get y'all riled up this morning. Pudge nice. Don't let the chat get riled up, okay? Big L 139 and Lynn. Hey, yeah, that's Prodigy. Prodigy will forever SHINE. The rhyme attract me like the moon attracts the sea. Bim. Right? So here's the thing. Friday, I knew I took the day off from both shows Friday just to hang out with my girl because I do double duty. I'm always working. I got a job and then I'm doing this and then vibes and stuff. And then I'm always doing something. And I felt like I wasn't giving Mo the attention she deserves. So I went and got clean. You know what I'm saying? Hung out with her. You know. Whatever. You know, y'all know how it is. Yo. So here's the thing. And I ain't trying to get y'all riled up, right? I'm not trying to get y'all riled up, but it upset me. And I didn't have nobody to have my back because I was in these places by myself. I showed up as Blorange tears in some of these spaces. But I want to give y'all a snapshot into what I encountered. Hold on. Kanye and Pepper, what's good? So I showed up to this YouTube channel CGHO or whatever, a Chicago YouTube channel, and they in there talking about how, oh, I hate the schedule, blah blah blah, and I just pop in like, hey everybody, let's go Knicks, and they got greasy, right? Not unfriendly, but you could tell they got greasy. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing in here? You're a Knicks fan. Knicks suck, right? So I'm telling y'all, I'm telling the Knicks fan base and the Blorange Tears family, and all of y'all are a part of this Blorange Tears family, right? I count all of y'all as that, right? I go in there, I'm like, let's go Knicks. I do a super chat, right? I'm showing support for other YouTubers. Right? I'm like, hey, let's go Knicks. And the first comment out of the dude on CGHO, whatever it's some, I guess it's some abbreviation for, I guess Bulls fans can't spell, right? I guess they can't spell. They're like, oh, y'all on the internet? I thought the Knicks fans were in Cancun vacationing with their team that didn't make the playoffs. So I don't know how y'all take that. But this is how I take it. There's a war going on outside no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walking with your head down, scared to look. You shook, because there's no such things as halfway crooks. Let's go. If you're a Knicks fan right now and you heard somebody dissing your squad like that, I'm like, yo, listen, I understand this is CGHO and the Pistons talking about Cade Cunningham. Like, I jumped in the Pistons one. They're like, yo, Cade should be rookie of the year. And I'm like, what does it matter when y'all team suck? Y'all need to add talent. Winning rookie of the year is not going to get y'all no closer to a championship. Y'all need to add talent. First word out of dude's mouth, we're going to make the playoffs after we sign Mitchell Robinson. Really? Okay. Good luck with that. Good luck with trying to sign Mitch. Good luck. Listen, how bad are you when you want to acquire the starting center of another team that didn't make the playoffs? I'm just saying, Detroit basketball. I'm jumping around the internet. Hey, Hewlett Samuels in the building. So I'm jumping around the internet. This is Friday afternoon. I'm like, after me and Miss Mo chill out for a little bit. But fine. So I've been looking at Mo. I'm like, good luck. But anyway, I'm jumping around these, everybody all happy. You know what I'm saying? They got they hey Mo, who made that song Happy? Yo, everybody, all these teams, Milwaukee Bucks, all these teams, Brooklyn, they playing that Pharrell song Happy all in the background. They all happy and cheesing. All I'm saying is when this thing start back on, we found something. Knicks fans, we found something. And look, I know y'all want to talk about the same stuff other people want to talk about. I get it. I get that. I know people want to talk about Leon Rose's letter. Oh, but he said in this line, he said, nah, man, listen. I'm going to tell y'all what real folks said about your team. Can I keep it a bean? Can I keep it a buck? Can I keep it 10 times 10? This thing frustrated me, man, and I missed y'all over the weekend, and I started to jump on. But I was like, nah, it's Easter weekend. Let's let this thing, maybe I'll cool off a little bit by the time Monday get here. And then by the time I get to my people, I can speak in a place of maturity. Let's just say it that way. Utah Jazz fans is like, the Knicks always talk about taking somebody's best player. I wish I would have wrote. what I should have did was write these channels down, right? I should have wrote these channels down, right? I should have wrote them down. Next time I do that, I'm gonna bring a crew with me. I'm gonna get some riders to go with me. I'm gonna grab G-Man and Chuck Allen and some others, and we just gonna kick in the door on other YouTube channels, kick in the door on YouTube channels and just go mess up their chat. You know what I'm saying? Allah Wise, what's good? What's good? But yeah, man. So I'm just cruising. I'm seeing, like, I'm looking for sports. I'm looking at playoff teams, and like the Memphis and everyone. I think it Locked On something. Locked On something had something out there. I clicked on something, Locked On something or whatever. And it's like, so it's like everybody got a channel now. Everybody want to be the Knicks fan base. Everybody want to be the Knicks fan base. Y'all can't be us. Be yourselves. Be yourselves. Y'all can't be us. You can't be Allah Wise. You can't be Mr. Vince. You can't be what we are as a collective. You know what I'm saying? We are here because our passion spilled over. We not here because we just looking for info. While we here, we look for info. But the reason why we on YouTube is because our passion spilled over from the garden and from Twitter and from other spaces onto YouTube. We passionate. We spilled over. That's how we got here. I drug Free Keith here. I told Free Keith in, I forget what year it was. I forget the year, but I said, Free Keith, we should be doing this thing on YouTube. Free Keith, Chuck B, and some others. They will attest. I said, hey, we be on Twitter all the time. Let's take this thing to YouTube. And we hear Memphis Grizzlies. We hear Toronto Raptors. Y'all here out of convenience. Y'all here like, oh, there's something about us on YouTube. Nah, we here because we spilled over here. We deep. We are what you call mob deep. The Knicks fan base is super deep. And we super deep and passionate. We not super deep in lattes. We super deep and passionate. We will fight each other. Listen, if we ain't got somebody to fight, we will fight each other. If we ain't got nobody to fight, we will fight each other. And like I told Anthony D told me one time, Uncle Freezy, you probably be shadow boxing for nothing. I'll be like, and I told Anthony D right on the spot, I'll be shadow boxing, bro, because I ain't got nobody else to fight. So I'm fighting my shadow. Told Anthony D that on Old School Knicks one time. We spilled over. Yo, this Knicks fan base is passionate, bro. I get on the internet. Now I get on YouTube now, and people greasy. They dissing us. The Washington Wizards. The Wizards are dissing us. Yeah, we'll do Porzingis for Randall. No, we won't. No, y'all won't. We ain't doing no Porzingis for no Randall. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I found a small Miami Heat thing, but as soon as I showed up and said, let's go Knicks, they ended their thing. Like a little small thing. I don't know how long they was on. Maybe they was on for like an hour. I caught them at the tail end. I jumped in and said, let's go Knicks. And the dude ran. He was like, thank y'all for watching the Miami Heat such and such and such. And they ran, tucked their tail between their legs. I couldn't wait to get back here. I could not wait to get back here to tell y'all the stuff. Yo, I'm just cruising like the NBA camp. Yo, because you can either watch ESPN, ABC, whatever, TNT, whatever, and listen to whatever. I don't like to listen to that. I don't like the broad overview. I be wanting to know how the fan base feel. So I searched these teams out on YouTube, right? I searched them out on YouTube and was listening to their joints and how they talking, right? Right? I searched them out. I just wanted to hear what they got to say. And the rebuilding teams are like, yo, and this is all the rebuilding teams out. So I think I saw like 3 rebuilding teams. I think it was like Detroit. What was it? Detroit. and something. I can't remember because I was so mad at the Chicago thing. I was not mad, frustrated, really. Frustrated. Akuma, what's good? What's good? And so Akuma Uzumaki says, I know my Lakers Nation hasn't talked bad about any team in the league. Lakers Nation on YouTube, 400,000 K. Oh, okay. I got you. Lakers trash. Lakers got a passionate fan base, but they don't know what to be passionate about. They got misguided passion. They got mommy dearest passion. They mad at dudes named LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They firing a coach that won a championship 2 years ago. I got you, Lakers. Right? Yeah, man. Hey, so the thing is, teams talk greasy about us, but I got something to say to y'all, man. Talk that talk now. Talk that talk now, but we found something. Talk that talk now. All these fans, listen, man. And Paris Duggar, listen. I ain't trying to spark no thing, but it's my duty to tell you how people talking about our team on this thing they call the internet. Kendall Rivera, what's good? Knicks fans are talking, like doing the internal conversations, like, yeah, Leon Rose's letter. Yeah. Meanwhile, it's people on YouTube like, yo, ain't the Knicks in Cancun? Enjoy your vacation. What am I'm supposed to take a vacation? I don't take vacations, bro. Even, this channel here is going to do 400 shows a year at a minimum about the Knicks. At a minimum. You're going to see the Knicks Morning Drive. You're going to see Knicks After Party. Shout out to Cully and Subliminal 209. You feel me? You're going to see Knicks Freestyle with Free Keith and the Ghetto Intellect. You're going to see a bunch of stuff. We're going to keep rocking because we love the Knicks. I don't care what it is that y'all saying now because y'all feel like y'all in pole position. Y'all feel like y'all in pole position, but guess what? We got an Obi Toppin. And we may have found the point guard of the future in Emmanuel Quickly. I just had to get that off my chest, y'all. Yeah, I just don't like other fan bases talking greasy about our team. Especially when y'all ain't doing nothing. Memphis? Chicago? I should have checked Boston. I just wasn't thinking about Boston, man. I ain't feeling that. Yeah, man. And listen, I know it's difficult for content creators on YouTube to come up with stuff, and I ain't making up nothing. This is just how I was feeling Friday afternoon. So I give you a timestamp. So it was about Friday, about 7:30-ish, about somewhere between 6 and 8-ish. And then I was browsing on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And found that. Right. But then Saturday, I didn't know still Knicks fans wasn't gonna be on. I had some questions I wanted to ask Ron. So since they took the day off, man, they needed a day off too, man. Those dudes work hard. But I decided to save the questions for y'all. So let me do this. Let me throw this thing in the chat. So I want to throw that in the chat, man, just for those that want to make sure you know the rules though. All this excessive cursing and stuff, and don't be whack, don't cut nobody off. You know what I'm saying? Don't be super long-winded. Y'all know the routine. So here's the thing. I'm asking y'all, right? And I'm asking this to Knicks fans. Would the Knicks offense look better if it wasn't hijacked by RJ Barrett and Julius Randle? Would the Knicks offense look better in a free-flowing style like you saw the last 2 games of the season? Notice Emmanuel quickly got a triple-double in a game that RJ Barrett didn't play. Also, Duque is in the building. What's good? And listen, I'm not knocking RJ Barrett. I'm not knocking Randall. What I'm saying is the hijacking of the basketball. One person taking over, trying to establish themselves. Jay Singh is in the building. What's good? D Nice, what's good? AJ Bula, what's good? Would the Knicks offense look better in a free-flowing style as opposed to 2 certified bucket getters? Which do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer the bucket getters or the free-flowing style? Tell me which one y'all prefer. Tell me. I keep forgetting to do this. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Support your mans. Support your mans. Out here grinding. This is what we do. We out here grinding. Subscribe to the channel. Click the all notifications bell. Smash the like button. All that stuff. Let me find the banner to put out here. And so if you tell me which offense that you like. Rich boys in the building. So listen, tell me which offense you like. Do you like the certified bucket getters or do you like the free-flowing offense? And if you choose one or the other, what do you do with the personnel that goes against your line of thinking? Mike Ball says, motion, baby. Chef NYK says, free flow, most of our players are best on the break. Word. And Paris Duggan says, the bucket getters don't get enough buckets for me. I feel you in that. It's an efficiency thing that bothers me. Right? Would I rather see OB catch a pass with momentum going towards the bucket and then trying to finish at the basket, or Julius Randle shooting a contested 20-footer? Yo, is somebody saying trade RJ already? That's not where I was going or wanting to go, but the reason why I asked that is because you notice when the ball was moving, Emmanuel quickly and Obi Toppin got career highs in the same game, and they were not forcing anything. Well, when Obi had like 38, Obi had 38 or 39, he did force a couple of threes, right? Obi was like, I want that 40. Yeah, man. Yo, y'all ever got like a strange text out of the blue? Like you look at your phone and they're like, "You gonna come get this Easter plate or what?" What? What kind of question is that? What kind of hey, Uncle Freezy family, stop sending me weird texts. You gonna come get this Easter plate or what? Uh you now you making me think like so Paris like says, if we didn't like Mello ball stopping, then we don't want anyone doing it because he's the best at it. And you know what? You know what? Mm. Hey, Sherwin M, what's good? It's a lot of comments in the chat. I'm trying to stay on point. There's a lot of interesting comments in the chat going on right now. A lot of interesting things in the chat. Yeah, Mr. Vince, I'm with you. Let's do this. How about we? And so here's the thing, Mr. Vince. I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna ask everybody else to close their ears. I think if we run the offense like we've been running it the last 3 games, with the addition of Grimes and Cam Reddish, I think this can be a top 7 offense next season. Right? So, Mr. Vince, you can share that with others if you want to. What I'm telling you, brother, is if Quickly and Obi plays like this with a dude named Farron Jones, what's Farron last name? I forgot Farron last name. Something Farron. I believe. Hey, Sherwood M, I see you. I see you talking about the defense. Let me do the offense first. Let me break down the offense first, and then we can talk about the defense. Right. So if the offense flows like this without RJ and Julius Randle, right? If you add the spot up shooting of Quentin Grimes and the slashing of Cam Reddish, I think the potential for a top 7 offense is there. I can almost guarantee it if Randle is not here. Right? If Randle is here, then I would say we'll probably get more of the same. The offense we got this year with Randle is what you'll get next year with Randle. Right? The thing is, this offense next year, what I think is likely to happen is some of the vets will be moved, some of the vets are coming back. Right? Some of the vets are going to get moved, and some of the vets are going to come back. It's just what it is. When you don't have enough room on this roster for all these, you can't play Nerlens Noel, Taj Gibson, Alec Burks, Evan Fournier, Derrick Rose, Kemba Walker, Julius Randle, and then at the same time say we're doing a youth movement. Right? Right? I don't understand what G.I. is saying about winning the draft. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do and want him to explain. Right? I don't understand what G.I. is saying about winning the draft. Right? Becca Jones says, I will bring back Evan only to come off the bench. All the other vets can go. Nah. Fournier got to go. Fournier got to go, bro. He broke a record, whippy-doo. That means he took a lot of shots. A lot of those threes he hit were clutch, but a lot of those threes he took, you're like, what the? I got to get Fournier out of here. I got to get Fournier. Even though he can play in that free-flowing offense, I got to get him out of here. I can't have a dude making $17 million averaging 9 points a game. I got to get him out of here. He got to go. Right? I can't do that. I can't do that, man. And then he don't defend. Right? He don't defend. I can't have a 10-year veteran learn all of a sudden trying to learn how to play defense. Bro, you've been in the league 10 years. Let me get some water, something for this raspy voice. Hold on. Yeah, man. Man. Cats got to go. Cats got to go, man. I can't have vets in front of the kids. Burks, it was nice knowing you in those ugly shoes. Bye. How Alec Burks, how you play ball? How you play ball in New York and your edge up ain't crispy? Burks, you got to go for numerous reasons. I like Alec Burks. He a professional, but nah. I can't have veterans in front of these kids, y'all. I can't. I don't want to hear this conversation about Nerlens Noel starting over Jericho Sims next year. No, I don't. Right? And I know there's a mathematician in here somewhere that if they add up all the salary of the vets that could be outgoing, man, we could sign a monster. We could sign a monster, right? If we take D Rose 14 mil, Fournier 17 mil, that's already 31 mil, plus Burks is 10 mil, that's 41 mil, plus what's in it? Nerves are well 9 mil, that's 50 mil, plus Taj is 5 mil, that's $55 million. You think we can match salaries with that? Nah, hey, G, I ain't playing fantasy basketball, bro. I'm just doing math. I'm good at math, bro. I'm the best at math, bro. I'm the best at math. $55 million is what we have in order to work with if we trade these vets. Or we can keep the vets, trade all the young players for a superstar, trade all the young players for a superstar like Bradley Beal, and see if Bradley Beal can lead this bunch, can lead Julius Randle and Evan Fournier to a championship. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's like you can't play in the middle of the street. You either on one side of the street or the other. Either you going young or you going vet, right? But you can't go young and vets. Just can't. It's not how the NBA works. Either you're gonna go young, right? Either you're gonna go young or you're gonna go vets. It is what it is. Yeah, man. This is Hudson County. This Hudson County education here on display. Everybody know Hudson County. We the best. Hudson County. Let's go. Shout out to Hudson County, y'all. So I don't want to see a world where RJ Barrett is in a rotation with Evan Fournier and Alec Burks. The time has come. Evan Fournier, thank you for your service. Alec Burks, thank you for your service. But now it's time to play Grimes. It's time to play Reddish. It's time to play McBride. Right? It's not time to. It's time out for man. Listen, it's time out for Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier. It's time out for that. We tried it. It didn't work. Move on. Hey, Miss Geraldine, what's good? Miss Geraldine says you need a balance of both vets and young. I get where you're going, right? And this is my answer to that. If you keep Rose and Gibson, I'm okay. If you keep Rose and Gibson, I'm okay. But I don't want a glut of veterans at a position where we're y'all wasn't frustrated with Obi Toppin not getting minutes behind Julius Randle? Yeah, okay. So nobody was frustrated. Nobody was frustrated that Obi Toppin wasn't playing this year. You know why Obi Toppin wasn't playing? Because he had vets in front of him. Just saying. Anybody in here that wasn't frustrated by Obi playing? You remember earlier in the season when Tibbs picked Taj Gibson over Obi Toppin? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Tibbs was playing Taj Gibson over Jericho Sims? I'm just saying. Right? What I'm saying is if you create, what happens is during the off season, we say the most contrite things because it's the off season. Words are coming from out of all these different places and spaces that Tibbs regrets not playing the kids earlier. Really, we say that during the off season, but guess what's going to happen when the season cranks back up? Guess what's going to happen when the season crank back up? When the bullets start flying, so to speak. When the bullet starts flying, when the bullets start flying, I'm sorry. When the bullets start flying, in that term, these new headphones are the worst, y'all. They're super dope. I can hear everything clearly, but anyway, in a 7-point game on the road against Toronto next season, you think Tibbs is going to play McBride? Tibbs ain't playing McBride. Tibbs is going to play Alec Burks. It's how this thing works. So I got something I want to tell y'all too. So me and Mo are welcoming a new addition. Right? And since y'all are part of the family, I want y'all to help us name the new addition, right? So we're welcoming a new addition, right? So we are welcoming a puppy, right? And I want the Knicks family, I want y'all to help me name the puppy, right? So I was told that if I name the puppy Benedict Mathurin and we mess around and draft Jalen such and such, that I'd be embarrassed. So I have to hold off on that, right? So I'm getting a puppy probably in a few minutes. I'm gonna hang out with y'all for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go pick up the puppy, man, and let y'all see him. I'll probably put some pictures up first. Put some pictures up on the community page, and then it's raining too, man. I don't know if I even want to go. I would rather hang out here with y'all, but y'all know how it is. But so we're welcoming a puppy, and I'm having trouble thinking of a name. It's a male. It's a boy dog. I can't deal with girl dogs. And let's just put it like that. I'm not suited for I'm not built for handling girl dogs. Right. So Miss Geraldine asked what kind of dog. So it is a pit bull puppy. Right now he is 6 weeks old, and he is being washed and all of that stuff. You know, the stuff that, I know how it is. Like when you go to the breeder do all this stuff, and they get your joint ready. So let me see here. Let me see. Hold on. I got something I need to play real quick. All right. I got somebody backstage. I know who it is.
The winner of the 2022 AT&T Slam Dunk Contest from the New York Knicks. Let's hear it for Obi Toppin.
I figure I spread some love and some joy amongst us, you know what I'm saying? Represent for my young fella. Yeah, I'm oldie. When I put this on your head, I'm oldie. When I smash this on your head, I'm oldie. When I bang this on your head, I'm oldie. You know my name when I'm topping on your head. Last year they jerked us from the dunk test. This year I'm back, you know I'm Movex. I hold it down my own, represent the city. All my mods underground chat stay gritty. 5 times we winners on the showcase. Never mind the Reggies, let them all hate. From New York to Cleveland, All-Star Weekend. If I don't win that trophy, I ain't leaving. 6'9", incredible with the vertical. Medical prints on the rim means I'm surgical. Posterize you with a flick cause you playing gutter. Same house like my dad when he played at the Rucker. How you wanted the alley-oop from out the roof. If I was Blake, I would've jumped over a new coupe. My shoe game by the greatest, so I stay sporting. Some OB hot toppings, so I went Jordan. That windmill from the wing, it'll make the garden buzz. They take off with one bounce where Fat Joe was. The next morning, everybody saying it's my night. The great Warner will be talking on my highlights. That one jersey be swerving through the back cuts. And I ain't drunk when I tell Quick to throw it up. Get out my way, you ain't seen that no look pass. The next dunk, Mike Darrell dunk and break your glass. When I put this on your head, I'm Oldie. When I smash this on your head, I'm Oldie. When I bang this on your head, I'm Oldie. You know my name when I'm topping on your head, I'm Oldie. When I put this on your head, I'm Oldie. When I smash this on your head, I'm Oldie. When I bang this on your head, I'm Oldie. You know my name when I'm topping on your head. Last year they jerked us from the dunk test. This year I'm back, you know I'm Movex. I hold it down my own, represent the city. All my mods underground chat stay gritty. 5 times we winners on the showcase. Never mind the Reggies, let them all hate. From New York to Cleveland, All-Star Weekend. If I don't win that trophy, I ain't leaving. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy J Boogie. I don't play no games with this. I support our team to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? But I only got one thing to say. Play the young kids, that's it. Y'all know where our future is at. The future is with them. Not in the past, not in the present, the future. Let's go. Let's go. When I bang this on your head, I'm Oldie. You know my name when I'm topping on your head, I'm Oldie.
Yo, what's good, boss?
AM, my brother. How you doing, man? How you doing? Shout out to the chat. Happy Bunny Day. Happy Bunny Day. One day after the Sunday, and it's Monday. Feel good. Appreciate yourself. You got life today. Life today. Life today. What's going on with you, man?
Yo, I got a dilemma, boss.
What's wrong?
I'm picking up this puppy today.
Okay.
And I don't know what to name him.
Huh? What color is he?
He African American.
Name him Mellow.
Yeah.
I know you want to name him something Nick related, because that's
yeah. I already okay. So for the record, I already had a dog named Stalks. Right, I already had a dog named Stalks. Right, I think I had a old mutt dog. We called him Clyde. That was coincidence. That wasn't because we named him after Clyde. My grandmother named the dog Clyde. Come here, Clyde. Come here, Clyde. Come get these scrap. You know, but but I don't know what to name him, bro. I would love to name him Benedict Matherin, bro. I would love to call him Ben. I would love it. You know how when you get a dog, when you get him from a breeder, you have to give him an official name, right?
Right.
You have to give him an official name, right? You can't just call him Ajax. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. You got to give him an official name to go on paperwork because he is one in a line that's to continue. You know what I'm saying? And so you know how it is. People look back at the thing, and you got a dog. You look at the paperwork, and the paperwork say Spot. You know, that ain't, so,
okay.
So I got a dilemma. I'm trying to figure this thing out.
We'll come up with something and fix that, though.
I would love to call him Ben, bro. I would love for the Knicks to get Benedict Matherin in this draft, bro.
Then what if you name him, like you said, what if you name him and don't get him?
And what if I name him that and I don't get him? I'd be a fool. Hey, but all the other Knicks content creators be laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? They be trolling me on their pages. You know what I'm saying? And even though I don't care, I just don't want them to do it.
It's a lot of things we can do with that pick. We don't know yet.
I
You
know.
know, I see we had some good luck the other day, and we didn't even play. We moved up one spot. Thank you, New Orleans.
Thank you, New Orleans. Appreciate you.
You know,
And that means we closer to number one.
That's right.
We yeah. D Nice said Spike. Yeah, man. Listen, when you fill out the official paperwork, you don't want. A lady told me that. She was like, because she was like, "What you gonna name the dog?" I was like, "I'm gonna name him Gutter." This is so Jay Boogie. This is in my earlier days. Let's just say that. So she was like, "What you gonna name the dog?" I'm gonna name him Gutter. You know what I'm saying? I'm from, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, Gutter. What kind of name is that for a premium canine? What kind of name is that? It's a hood name. I'd have named my cat that if I had a cat. Gutter. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do that, man. I'm too old for that. I mean, I ain't as old as you, but I'm too old for that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give him another name. Bim, come here, boy. Bim.
Bim.
Yeah, man. You watch any of the basketball this weekend?
Man, you know I say Bim too much. I drive the dog fool.
Yeah, he'll come on the podcast because you see it on the channel. He'll come up. He'll be on the screen.
Yeah, I say Bim all the time. I say Bim for little stuff. I open the pickle shop. Bim. There it is. You know what I'm saying? Present. Oh, that looks sharp. Bim. I drive the dog crazy. But nah, I didn't get a chance to watch too much basketball this weekend. I watched a little bit. I spent this weekend really recharging batteries because the Knicks season is over, hanging out with Mo. You know what I'm saying? That's my sweet thing. So, I be working, doing outside stuff, doing this channel, doing vibes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And all the stuff that go with. And so, you know how it is, man. You know how it is. You got to be, if you want to stay in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? You got to do your part. So, you know how it is.
Yo, Free Keith and GI, they got to tighten up, man. You got to tighten up, man. Just dipping in and giving us that one. Nah, we need more of that, yo. You had a very good show the other day, and I feel like I was robbed from all the days I didn't see you.
Right.
I need y'all to be a part of this, man. I need y'all to, continue on doing that. That gives a good, a different and good look. When we see y'all two together.
Right.
Y'all need to do a little bit more, man. Bring a little bit more.
Yeah, man. We trying to get the band back together with a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff was scheduled for them. It was scheduled. Mm-hmm. It was Free Keith couldn't do it on Tuesdays. GI couldn't do it on Thursdays, and the Knicks always played on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a scheduling thing. So yeah, man. So oh, hold on. Let me get my guy because
shout out to Sergeant Nick too. G-Man,
yeah, man. I talked to G-Man the other day for like 2 hours, maybe.
Right.
That's my guy, man. G-Man.
Y'all must have been negotiating or something. Dang.
Nah, man. We like the childhood friends that didn't grow up as childhood friends. That's me and G-Man. You know what I'm saying? Me and G-Man. We talk like we grew up together because we walked on the same streets, all that stuff, but we just didn't do it at the same time. We just did it at different times. Let me bring my guy in real quick. Yo. Hey, I can't hear you, boss.
You muted.
Top of the morning. Freezy, J-Boog, listen, I can show you those text messages. every week for the past 5 months. We've been on the call. Yo, game wins, game Monday, game Wednesday on Monday, game Wednesday. So in J Boogie, for me, before I took a Thursday commitment, I said, hey guys, we need to come up with an alternate schedule. I got text messages approved. Free Keith said nothing. Freezy said nothing. I said, okay. Season got in. They were like, yo, because in the summertime, we were meeting all the time. So it was coming before we knew it. It was Wednesday. So we was like, yo. And then once the season hit and the Wednesday games hit, boy. So we realized how much we wasn't doing the show, but we're gonna fix that next year. I also think if there's a game, we should pre-record. Then that way we can do it 1 o'clock in the morning pre-record it. But you're right, our content is too important to the network to not do it. But I have one complaint this morning. Knicks fans, listen, it never happens. Don't get me wrong. But right now we should be worried about one thing. Yesterday was Easter. If y'all wasn't in church doing what I was doing, bro, I was praying for that number 1 pick. We still have a chance to win the number 1 pick. I'm not talking about doing nothing until them ping pong balls are done. Once the ping pong don't, you can't tell me we're not getting the number 1 pick in this draft. I have a percentage chance of getting it. It's not impossible. And I mean, I am the Knicks, and nothing good happens. But listen, Jay Boogie, you told me stay positive. Whenever the game is on, is on. The ping pong balls are down below. They're not up. As long as they down below, I think you told me we got a chance.
We got a chance.
Yeah.
Biggie, give me one more chance. Mm-hmm.
That's why. Oh, Biggie, give me one more chance. Listen.
I need that pick.
Oh, Biggie, give me one more chance.
You know us, we the Knicks.
Oh, Biggie, this is freestyle right off the top.
Yeah, this is on top of the AM, top of the dome. Cut it. It ain't copywritten.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, and for the old timers, for them 50-somethings out there, y'all remember when that was El DeBarge? Don't act like y'all don't know.
I watched every time. From time to time, I'll just go look for El DeBarge because he has so many video clips on YouTube. And I just probably type in El DeBarge live if I'm in one of those moods. Right. And that was one of the greatest voices, man. Yeah, that was that falsetto. Anybody with a falsetto, boy, you sign him up. Sign him up.
Man. That's what I used to look like DeBarge when I was in my 20s.
Here we go. Come the bull.
No, let me yo. So, but listen. Let me get to this thing. I want to get y'all advice on something, right? I want to get y'all advice on something. So, I cruised YouTube Friday, and every other team thing I jumped in, I'll just jump in like, hey man, let's go Knicks. Y'all doing good, man. The content seems to be good. Let's go Knicks. Cats was throwing shade at us. Like, hey, ain't y'all in Cancun? You know what I'm saying? They like, ain't y'all trading Randall and Obi for just all kind of shade everywhere we go. Even Pistons fans was like, yo, y'all gonna have to find y'all another center because Mitch is signing with Detroit. We giving him the bag, right? And I'm like, man, what's all this shade about? Why do NBA teams hate us so much? Just because is it just because I disrespected them by jumping in their chat saying let's go Knicks? Really? Are you that salty? You salty as pickle slices because I said let's go Knicks? I mean, what's good? Is there a thing going on that we are disliked around the league this much? And the other thing that bothered me, the other thing too, is what I'm trying to figure out is, yo, if Quickly and Obi can look this good in a free-flowing offense that moves the ball around, right? Why don't we do something with the ball stoppers? Like if it's a ball stopper out there, why don't we just get him off the roster? I'm not saying trade RJ Barrett, of course. What I'm saying is teach RJ how to share the ball more. Right? Share the ball. RJ, you don't have to take 25 shots. You don't have to score 19 points on 25 shots and then go to the free throw line and shoot 8 of 13 from the free throw line, man. You don't have to do that. What we saw down the stretch is when Quickly and Obi had the team to themselves and they shared the ball, Obi Toppin erupted, scoring within the flow of the offense. Quickly got a triple double, right? Quickly, Emmanuel Quickly, who didn't look like a point guard. Remember, it was like, Quickly ain't no point guard. Quickly ain't no point guard. But you take the ball stoppers out of the lineup, and he got a career high in assists. So what I'm saying is how does Quickly look this much different with ball stoppers out of the lineup than he does with Julius Randle and RJ Barrett in the lineup, right? And if Quickly can be the career high assist guy, 12 assists in a game guy without RJ and without Julius, does that mean any point guard that we sign is going to be relegated to fourth fiddle with Julius Randle and RJ Barrett? And if that's the case, do you really need to get rid of Julius Randle ASAP? Do you really need to change RJ Barrett's offensive game ASAP? Right? So these were the things on my mind. I want to ask somebody else. I wanted to get y'all's take on it just to see what y'all thought. I know that's a lot of stuff.
I know for a fact, looking and watching these games this weekend, I don't know how many times I'd have heard the announcer say, that was great ball movement. Look at the ball movement. That's what I kept hearing. So ball movement is a big thing in basketball. When you make somebody chase a basketball, it's hard for them to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like, ball movement would set us better off, as a team, completely. But you got to have the ball movement type guys, you know what I'm saying, that's on the floor at the same time. And like you said, we don't need to be stopping the ball. It's okay you wind up with the ball 7 seconds left. Yeah, you should be looking to try to get a shot. You know what I'm saying? But all that getting the ball and taking 13 seconds out of it and the ball ain't doing nothing, we need to stop doing that. So I don't know what type system we're going to come up with as far as 22-23 season, but I like what I was seeing out of them young guys. I like what I saw out of them. I mean, that's just me personally. I was okay with giving Quickly the keys last year. I felt like, we stopped this growth by not giving it to him this year. And we brought, what I'm saying, the other guy in here. I thought D Rose would have been perfectly, what I'm saying, backing him up. But then, we wound up having four point guards this year.
Right.
Now I know we needed point guards, and some say we still need a point guard. But out of them 4 point guards, we really didn't have no point guard last year until we saw what Quickly was doing at the end of the season. And
The first question is, Knicks fans will always be trolls. Especially, first of all, we troll first. Just like you said, you went in those Detroit room, messing with them people. Because that's what we are, man. We gotta be seen, we gotta be heard. We don't win nothing. Knicks fans will refuse to not be seen or heard. The garden is, too big of an asset. We're gonna at least push the garden in your face. So, and we have one of the biggest fan bases in the country for NBA. So we will be trolls and we're trolls. We will be trolled and we're trolls ourselves. I mean, I don't know if you guys are in Facebook groups, man. You gotta see the stuff these people type, man. I just thank God they don't come on the Blorange Tears Network. I would lose my mind. So that's number one. So Knicks fans will be trolled and trolls at the same time. So the internet is perfect for us. The fact of the matter is this. I'm curious what's going on in Tibbs' mind, because we intentionally played slow last year and the beginning of this year because I believe he thought it made us a better defensive team. We had less turnovers, slow the pace down, slow down the number of possessions, and I think for that he thought Julius would be more efficient. Then the offense just got bad, and RJ was looking horrible. Look at that rain Boogie dealing with, and then RJ was looking horrible. So I think he had to go to plan B. I don't think Tibbs ever likes going to a plan B, but he did this year. And it made the fans happy. We actually won at a higher rate too. But I don't know what the answer is. I don't. I don't. Because these fans, right now, this is a fan conversation. The fact of the matter is, nobody on this team made us win games. Even RJ when he was leading, and it's not his fault. You know, I don't think that's fair to put on him. But if we come back and we play great base basketball, and Obi and RJ are looking like future superstars, and Quickly's looking like Lou Williams of the future, but we still in the 10th seed or out of the playoffs, how are the fans going to deal with that? I really think it's 3 years. I really think if fans are looking 3 years before being a championship contender, 2 years before being a perennial winner, I think we'd be a little crazy. I would think next season would be skeptical at best. Probably 34 to 40 wins. 34 to 40 wins will be my average, unless something amazing happens.
Okay. All right. AD, what's good?
Bim.
What it do? AD, what it do?
We ain't calling the dog.
Yeah. Man, Earl Spence better, man. Spence better stop playing around with these. Man, Spence better stop playing around with these dudes, man.
He won though. He won the fight, right?
He won. He was like beating up a mannequin in Macy's 34th Street. Stop it.
Oh, it was a wash.
Stop it.
He got hit by
Spence get in the ring with Bud Crawford. He gonna know what it is to get in the ring.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Spence, but he got hit. The mannequin stunned him in the 6th round. The mannequin almost knocked him out. The mannequin almost knocked him out in the 6th round. The mannequin hit him with a shot that he didn't see, which makes me think this thing with Crawford is way. Let's slow down. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see.
They've never wanted Crawford.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see. I don't want to see a dog play with his food. Right. Yeah, I don't want to see that, man. This is gonna be ridiculous. But how you doing, AD?
We doing good, Killer. How's everybody doing? GI, J Boogie.
Bless, bro.
When we put him on the head, Obi.
Yeah,
absolutely. But GI, you my man, GI. Whenever I hear you, speaking stuff, I really sit back and listen. When you give me the 3 year analysis, though, God, you know what I mean? Like, you know how many gray hairs brothers are getting 3 years, God.
Bro, you've been getting gray hairs the last 50. Why you acting like this is something new?
But I'm saying though, when you said that though, you put like a rush. You put like an earnest and like we're gonna be old men looking for the Knicks to win the championship. Is that what I'm hearing?
First of all, we old now. Number one.
Pretty much.
We're gonna be older men.
And now, number one. And number two, better late than never. I mean, I just
okay.
Shout out to them old men. Shout out to them old men that used to hit it 300 straight down the fairway and then take a right turn in the bushes. That now hit it about 225 straight down. Shout out to them dudes.
How about I'm playing some amazing golf but not scoring? I don't know. I Freezer probably said you gotta relax. Yeah, you can't be saying that. No, I walk off the course like I hit some great shots today. Why is my score 91 and the winner was 77? Why is that?
What?
Great shots.
Is your putter failing you? Is it the short game? We can't hear you, bro.
The greens were aerated and sanded over. So I had shots on the greens for sure, but I just didn't think my score was that bad. And the partner I was playing with, he didn't give me nothing, but I'm enjoying it.
Well, good. Well, that's the cool part.
AD, my brother, good morning. How you doing?
What's good, bro?
Not much,
Hello?
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them guys that be trolling and going against the grain too, Freezy, they really on a low Nick level. And I know they are.
Right.
You know, they just don't know how to admit it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we can't help. We are who we are. We can't help that. And I always say one thing about New York, we're the most seen out of state people it is in the world. So anywhere in the world and find somebody in New York, New Jersey, one of the two, either or, anywhere. I don't care if it's in Kansas City, you're gonna find one of them news in that state. That's just how it is.
I
That's how
think
we
they
travel.
mad.
We maneuver like that. We go getters.
I think they mad because they can win 53 games and can't draw flies, and we can win 35 games and sell out everything, and scalpers be outside hustling, and people can't get tickets. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's what it is. Part of it. The other thing too is I understand that other fan bases are patient, and the Knicks are not. Right? When other fan bases, like Detroit has Cade Cunningham, they not going ham for Cade Cunningham. But if Cade Cunningham was doing that with the Knicks, we'd be putting his face on a dollar bill. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. We show overt support like that. And the converse part of that is if you trash, you're gonna get it. So
That can't be all we got to look for though. It's the next Cade Cunningham, the next no. When I saw that dude, and I only gave him like 5 minutes. When I saw Rose, you know, giving a speech as to why and who he was proud of, this, that, and the third. It's not why you have this job, my guy. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. The overall goal has to be to win a championship. You know, mixing words, you know, trying to make the fan base even think you know what's going on. No, you should know what's going on. Like, where are we in your opinion to the trajectory for a championship? That's all I care about.
right.
That's all I care about. I don't want to hear you thought, you know, Quickly's progressing and that. Yeah, we got eyes. We can see that. You know what I'm saying? Where do you really see us, you know, is the goal to win a championship, or is it the goal to go back to the draft and draft another dude that's under 23 years old, whose name is not LeBron?
To not develop.
To not develop, or to have somebody. They've shown that several times. You had guys in front of your babies, like this humongous tree with flies, and you got a baby underneath there. Why?
Why
are you drafting? You see, people think you got to draft. I say, yo, look at the Rams. In the NFL, Rams have been to 2 championships, won in the last 7+ years with this dude as the coach and that dude as the general manager.
And they traded the quarterback that they drafted for.
He wasn't good enough. That's why he wasn't good enough. No, you know what? You were the overall number 2 pick. You weren't good enough to take us where we had to go. Bye.
Yep. I'm gonna just say this real quick. I want people to understand what it is when he said young core in that statement 4 times, right? 3 or 4 times. So a young core is Joker Bitus, Miles McBride, Emmanuel Quickly, right? RJ Barrett, Quentin Grimes, Cam Reddish, Obi Toppin, Mitchell Robinson, Jericho Sims, and who else? Who did I forget? Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin. Right? That's like 10 dudes. That's like 10 dudes, man. I mean, you can only play 5.
You can only play 5.
A young core is usually 3 to 5 guys surrounded by veterans that support them, like bodyguards, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that we should consolidate. What I'm saying is we should consider our stance. Like, where are we? Like, which one of these guys is going to be the man? Right? Not to mention, the de facto best player for the past couple years is only 27 in Julius Randle. I know a lot of people want to run him out of town, but you can't just run him out of town for nothing. You got to get something for him. If you trade him, you got to get something for him. And it's the same thing with Burks, right? If you get rid of Burks and Fournier and Kemba Walker and Derrick Rose, I want to keep Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker, then you got to get something for him. You got to get something worth it. And like Leon Rose said, you got 13 picks in the next 3 years. You got 4 first-round picks and 9 second-round picks. So even if you pick all them players, that means you got 10 young players and then 13 more young players on the way.
What is this? A group home?
What is this? Yeah, was this an orphanage?
It's a wayward home for boys?
Right. So that's what I'm getting at. At some point, we have to consider, what it is that we're doing. So that's why I'm saying, to me, the thing that Leon Rose, and I'm not saying that I don't support the Knicks. Y'all know I support the Knicks. I know that. It ain't no, you don't just come on the internet every day if you're not supporting the Knicks, right? You don't just come on here just to come on here. But the thing is this: we have to consider what direction we going in, Leon Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't just say that, we like the young core and such and such and such. We gotta do something. You gotta do something. You got to either piss or get off the pot. Now's the time. And I know we said that last year and we didn't do nothing. And we may say this year and we may not do nothing. But at some point, the front office is going to have to make a major move.
Yes. Whether it work out or it don't work out, you can't keep sitting here in the same. That's just crazy to me. Like, for real, you in neutral.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What the Whisper sung about, you Olivia. You lost and turned out right now. You got no direction.
Right.
You got no direction. You got guys coming in snitching to the owner.
Right.
One guy wants Obi to play, the other guy doesn't. Like, y'all all over the place.
Right. And the thing I just wanted to get to is this. My main thing is I always felt like we were one big time player short. Right? Somebody to go with Obi and RJ and Quick, somebody in their same timeline. Right? Now, if you can go out and get a guy, you can say make Grimes that guy, for instance. You can say Grimes is going to be the running mate of blah, 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 right? But look, is Grimes a difference maker like that? I don't know. Is he a starter? Maybe, but you got to make room for Obi. You got to make room for Quickly. You got to make room for these young guys, and then put a piece that's just as talented as them or better with them if you want to take the next step. And that may cause you to consolidate some of the young players and some of these multiple draft picks that you can't use, right? And go get that guy. But who is that guy? That's my question.
I know we need to do something. Yeah, I feel like we got Aaron Judge on deck. He's coming up the bat this season, but I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna get a base hit, a home run, or strike out. But I know we need to do something because I saw some real good games this weekend. And dudes was out there, they weren't playing. Whether they was the home team or the road team. To have something.
J-Book, did you notice how those teams played together? They played for each other.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, but the thing, I don't want to disparage Randall, right? Because I like Randall. Because I think he was trying to lead the team the best way he knew that he could. But that wasn't it this year. That ain't it, right? What I'm getting at is Randall is a limited player, right? I don't think a Julius Randle-led team can win a championship. Can they win games? Yes. Can they win a championship? No. Right? I think you need to go get a guy to go with your 22 and 23-year-olds that can fit in with, that can mesh with them. They can develop chemistry over the next few years and have that player be an elite talent. Right? If it was a oh, look, Cash back in. Okay. Let me see. Cash, what's good, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? What's up, fellas?
Man, long time no see, man.
Cream, get the
Hey,
money.
what's up?
Jolly,
Hey, what up? What up? What up? I've been just been checking out, just been listening to what's going on, and I just have a thought I like to interject to everyone, to the panel, and to the chat.
Okay.
I think we have heard before that we were like in a talent collection and talent evaluation stage, and I agree that not everyone's going to be a keeper. Some are going to be trade chips because we have too many picks and too many young prospects. So at some point, somebody's going to have to go. So we're going to have to evaluate to see who's going to be kept and then who's going to go. We have all these picks. Are we going to keep all these picks? Obviously not, because it's too much. Some of them will probably be, more than likely, some of them will probably be used in a trade to obtain that big fish. That's why we see, Wes and Allen Houston and them at that game, because they're looking. So what do you guys think?
So what are they looking at? Who are they looking at? They looking at Brunson or they looking at the Spider? What are they looking at?
It would make sense to look at the Spider. I'm not sending my top brass just to look at Brunson.
Ain't no need.
See,
that's what scares me. Ain't no need to go look and see Spider. You see what I'm saying? You already know what he is and what he does and what he brings to the table. I don't have to go see him.
That's true.
I've been watching him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what scares me. Are you there looking at Brunson? What are they looking at?
That's a good point. And then my other thing with Brunson, you want to pay him $80 million. Now, how you feel? You in the locker room? This Joker's getting $80 million, and I'm getting $5 million, and talent wise, I'm just as good as he is. Say if I'm quickly or someone,
Right.
That might cause some locker room friction.
Then
you got to go.
The man from a 5'9" and a 40. I don't need somebody that's going to take you from a 27 pace of scoring to the last place of scoring. I need somebody that's going to get up and down that floor. I need wingspan. I need athleticism at that point guard. And if I just don't see him better than Quickly right now. Not him Quickly getting the reps.
Here's a problem with you guys and Quickly. And I understand y'all want him to start because you don't have anything. But I just don't know where you would replace him off the bench. And so I don't know why you guys want to take Quickly and read off the bench and then put him in with some other starters where his responsibility is to get everybody off. I don't know why. I guess that's the part I'm not getting.
You got a more potent attack is what I'm getting from GI. You got a more potent attack if you had him coming off the bench, and you had like a nice trifecta at that guard position.
We already said
Those winning teams got that. That's what they do there.
We already said RJ needs more touches. We already said RJ needs more aggressive. So you want to put a ball dominant point guard next to RJ. And again, you got to remember, you're not getting rid of Jules that quickly. I know we want to, but I don't know. I don't think you need I think starting point guard is the least of what you need next year. The first thing you need next year is to get rid of Julius so RJ can flourish, and then you can put Obi in. He's already proven it now, right, to at least get the shot. But that won't be easy. The next thing you need after getting rid of Julius is more depth at center. And then I think you need a point guard. I think RJ running this offense is going to show you need less point guard. You need somebody who can defend and knock down jumpers. I think as the more RJ controls that ball, the less you're going to need for a guard. You're going to realize you need more shooting around RJ and not more playmakers around RJ.
The reason why I say the reason why I need a leader on this team, man, because RJ game depends on too many situations. It depends on we get rid of Julius, and it depends on Cam. It's too much depending on for RJ really to get his game, and you don't know what's going to happen with these other guys. I don't know what Cam's going to do.
Oh, I see what J Boogie. I'm sorry, J Boogie. So you're saying if this same team is here, you need a point guard, then it keeps Jules under control. Now I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I definitely need that, because if he's not in control, we are for a disaster, and that means if we couldn't get rid of him under this first disaster season, daggone well we ain't get rid of him for a second disaster.
Okay. I agree with you, Jay Boogie. If you're going to put Julius and RJ on the floor together, you need a dominant playmaker to make the game easier for those two. You see those two don't make it easier for anybody else. Definitely not for each other. All right, now I'm with you, Boogie. Please accept
that's the only way I don't want quickly on the floor. If I'm getting a dominant situation, somebody is going to take Julius out of his mind frame that he need to think. No, I don't need you to think. You can't think. McGilla Gorilla, Mr. People's Window. So I don't need you doing that.
So the question a valid question would be, what player fits that profile that's out there? Who fits that profile? Is it Brunson?
No.
Jaden
Ivey, and we might not be able to get him.
Nah, we ain't getting him. Unless those balls are lucky for us, we ain't getting them.
Well, do me a favor, let's not give up on the luck until we know we don't have it. So we win in the draft, all right? That's the first thing we got to use it.
Hey, man, I'm gonna keep hope alive. I'm gonna be real with you, but at the same time, we know them balls been letting us down. They've been letting us down big time.
So here's my position. We overdue. So why not now? Better now than never.
Hey, I agree, man. I agree.
And so Mark Berman said,
we good.
And so Mark Berman said that the Knicks' preference is Jabari Smith and then Jaden Ivey. So they prefer the power forward out of Auburn.
Oh my God!
Over everybody else. And then the second player is the shooting guard out of Jaden Ivey, basically.
Another power forward. Yo, call me crazy. I'm telling you, this is not the year to make a pick. I'm telling you. This is not the year to make a pick. It's not.
I would say if you make the pick, if you draft high, if the Knicks get the number one pick, I would strongly consider trading back in the draft to get better value. Because if you if you get the number one pick, and in my opinion, the best player is Paolo Banchero, right? But say if they like Jabari Smith, if they pick Jabari Smith, then what do you do with Obi?
Again, the same problem that you just had, that you have now, you would compound that You draft another power forward? What? In what world? Dude, I would draft another power forward.
Where does this make sense? Where does this make sense? I understand what you're saying, but you can't draft anybody else at that position because the talent doesn't equal them being in that position.
You gotta take best player available. He's right.
Right.
You might as well just tell us as a fan base that's it. We're packed with that's it. Go do something else next year.
Okay, but this is one thing that we can do. I would agree with the best player available. Let's dangle him out there. Let's say, okay, we got Jabari Smith. Let's just say, we're not gonna keep him. Trade him and then get what we really need. Leon can
keep him, bro, because he has a potential. So he has the potential to be an elite perimeter defender.
Okay, but if we keep if we keep him, go ahead.
And he's the best shooter in this draft, regardless of size. If he was 6'3", he'd still be the best shooter in this draft. If he was 7'6", he'd still be the best shooter in this draft. Okay, so you're talking about an elite 3-and-D player, athletic, elite 3-and-D, right? Oh, and then you have Obi.
If we get him, then it would be addition by subtraction. Somebody would have to go.
Randall.
Because there's no way we could keep all that.
Right.
Somebody would have to go. Either Obi would have to go or Randall. Definitely. Because it wouldn't fit.
Well,
the chemistry and the continuity, it wouldn't fit. You can't keep. I mean, you couldn't keep all three of those players.
No.
And we know who would be the guy who would be the odd man out. That would be Randall.
Yeah.
He'll be going to Dallas somewhere.
And see the odd thing about it is neither Obi nor Jabari Smith can play small forward or center.
Okay.
Right. And so now you have both players playing the same position. They can't be on the floor at the same time. And it's not because the players are bad players. It's just because they're bad system fits.
Correct.
Right? And correct. so again, it puts us in that situation like, well, what do you do here? At least if you draft Banchero, he can play some five. Like you could see a situation where Banchero and Obi are on the floor at the same time. Now, but Banchero, I'm not saying that he's a center. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that. Or you can go get Chet Holmgren, right? If you get Chet, you got to play him some. He can play center, but he's a power forward right now. That once he bulks up, because no NBA team is starting a center that weighs 195 pounds. No NBA team. That's ridiculous. That's like starting a 195-pound nose guard in the NFL.
Shit, I said no NBA team is gonna pay up a dude that weigh 195 pounds multi-year contract, and the Knicks did it.
I think our problem with Banchero is defense, because we know Obi is still a work in process. Banchero's defense, I don't know if it's up to par, because you know Tibbs likes rim protection. Now we know there's only certain players that's going to be able to do that, but is Banchero going to be enough in the paint to say can he guard, let's say, Joel Embiid?
Who, Banchero?
Yes.
No, not off rip. Not a potential all-star. I mean, I'm sorry, not a potential MVP. I mean, it's who can guard Embiid? Maybe 3 guys in the league, maybe. So we were in an odd spot, and the thing is, I don't want to have the conversation about trading Obi. I don't want to go down that road, man. That ain't something I want to talk about. And the reason being is because we don't want to see a guy tap into his untapped potential and start to blossom, and then soon as it comes time for us to start making transactions, we trade that guy, and then he blow up somewhere else.
That's been the problem over the last 20-something years.
Right.
That's
been
why
part of the problem.
That's why I've been saying it's so good. I'm so glad that we did not trade Obi at the trade deadline. And the way he finished off, 2020, 19, 35, 42, those last 5 games, and we'd have been seeing him doing that somewhere else. I'd have been heated because all the guy needed was a little opportunity. That's all he needed. But to be honest,
Yes.
Pinchero, you can play Pinchero at the 3. I don't know if y'all been looking at his handle skills and his vision. That man right there can play the 3.
Offensively, but defensively, can he guard threes though? That was the reason why I said you can't play him at the 3.
How many threes do you have to check that's in the league right now? In the especially in the East.
Good question.
It's not many of them. I think you got. I know you got KD, but you know what I'm saying. But how many guys that he has to check at the 3 in the East? Tatum. No, you got them 2.
Yeah. Tatum and Brown. Yeah.
Brown is a 2. Then what? You got Middleton. You know what I'm saying? That guy's kind of athletic, man. Yeah. He's versatile.
I think if he can raise his defensive acumen, he would be devastating. Now, I like his low post move. I don't know in the tape if you've seen his footwork.
Excellent footwork.
I mean,
excellent footwork.
He does the old school drop step, spin, and dunk like what Shaq used to do. Oh, he would be devastating. Now I do like Freezy. I do agree with you. I do like him playing the 5. But I would, if he come into the league, I would say work on your if he works on his defense, and if he's strong enough in the low block to guard the 5, he would be a game changer.
Right.
He could be a game changer because no one, I would say, offensively with his moves in the low block, he ready now. As far as the league. Because can't nobody stop him. 1-on-1 in the block.
Right.
They can't stop him. Now his passing skills, I don't know. I didn't focus in on his passing skills, on how well he passes out of the post. But he definitely have a great upside if we had an opportunity to get him.
Right.
But I would say if we do get him, put Randall on the plane and go with Banchero and Obi. I agree with you, Boogie, about Obi. Obi needs to stay. He's homegrown. You don't get rid of your homegrown. The only failure of homegrown we have is Kimba right now. And we know he's gone already.
Well, yeah. I would say
don't do that to Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson killing himself from Brooklyn, give money to Brooklyn. He homegrown. Don't do that.
Yeah, well, Gibson. I'm sorry, I forgot about him.
That's Freezy's favorite player. We can't forget about him on the Blorange.
I love CP the artist. I love CP the artist. CP the artist get out there every night wearing that weird number. You know what I'm saying? Then CP the artist out there wearing 67. Come on, CP.
Come
CP,
on,
you can grab a real number, bro.
Come on, man. That's school number 67, baby. That's in Brooklyn, baby. That's he representing his roots, man. Y'all hate on.
Yeah, he wear the same number as my junior high school. Lewis passed the 67.
Talk to him.
For a moment, I thought he went to my junior high school.
No, he went to high school 67. School 60.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear 15 then.
I can't. I can't.
15.
Why you trolling
Whitney M. Young Junior School.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Dwight Street in Jersey City. What's happening?
All Todd said is that I'm a homegrown player. All this hate is unnecessary.
Nah, I ain't hating on Taj. I love CP the artist. I love CP. He get out there doing his thing.
Yeah, I rocks with CP, man, the artist, man. CP the artist is getting ready to do my album cover. He done all my single covers and everything, man. Yeah. I rock with that man for that man work is crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We love him. Yeah. I ain't throwing no shade. Yeah. I ain't throwing no shade. Yeah, I'm just saying take the words for what they are.
Even though he told me yesterday, I know I wear medical sneakers. He cracked a joke on my little, highlight I was showing, on the Twitter, talking about, I wear medical sneakers. It's crazy.
Yo, he said Jay Boogie be an easy walkers.
Yeah.
Yo, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, yo. But yeah, man. My thing is nothing about Taj. This ain't even about Taj. This is what the Knicks can do to add a guy to go between Obi, RJ, and the other young fellas. That's what I'm getting at. This ain't no shade against CP or what if we get the number one pick thing. This is how do we get a guy that's going to be better than Obi, better than IQ, better than RJ to come in at the same age and help elevate the team. Because if you get another guy that's equally talented as the guys that we already have, all he's going to do is get in the way of the guys that we already have, like Cam Reddish and Quentin Grimes and those guys, because those guys are good too in their roles, right? Well, we need a guy. What we need is a young guy that's going to help elevate, take this team to the next level.
I think they ought to give Cam a shot, man. Give him some playing time. I know Thibodeau hating on him, but give the boy a chance. I mean, he got some skills. Let him develop. Let him cook, man.
Right.
And see what we have. And then if he doesn't fit the profile, then package him and move on. Because there's other teams that want him.
In fairness to Tib,
there's other teams that's already showing interest. I know the Lakers want him. That in that failed trade, he was supposed to go to the Lakers.
In fairness
so
to
there's
Tib,
teams that want him, but give him a chance to cook. See what the boy got.
In fairness to Tibbs, he did both jobs before. Once the season was over, Tibbs is like, call me if y'all need me. It's on the front office to fix this roster. Tibbs is going to coach whoever comes in, but he's already proven to you that if they've been one of my core guys, and I told y'all Cam wasn't my core guy, that I'll try to work him in. So if they bring the same guys back, and his core is Sims, RJ, Fournier, and Burks, there's not going to be a lot of time for Cam. So it's on the front office. Tibbs is leaving the front office to do their job. He said it a million times.
Hey, if I'm Leon Rose, I'm sitting Tibbs down and I'm saying we're playing spades, and I'm dealing the cards. This is your hand. Play your hand. If you know, I know y'all are spades players. When you have a hand, that's all you got to play. If you ain't got no trump, oh well, you play your hand. You play to win. So if I was Leon Rose, that's what I would do to Tibbs. I would say, hey, these are your cards. This is your hand that I'm dealing. Now make it work. Simple as that. Make it
really
make
how
it
you
work.
do in leadership, though, bro. In leadership, you got to make sure you still cultivate relationships and empower your people too, though.
And you also know their skill sets.
Yeah.
So if Tibbs is not a guy whose skill set, hold on, you made your position. You got to let me respond to it, please.
Not bad, man.
You just said that you're going to tell Tibbs this is spades, this is your hand. But if that's not his strong suit, you hired him for his ability. If the hand you're giving him is not his ability, then you're setting up for failure. You're taking a round peg and banging it into the square spot. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it's a possibility. It's a possibility, but one thing is true, and I think we all can say that. If next season, if we don't start off well, it may be some heads rolling by the time the trade deadline goes around.
And I respect that. Go ahead, because I'm jumping on this one, Freezy. But go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's going to be some heads rolling.
But listen. So the scenarios, like when we say but and if and maybe, that's the same across the board for every coach in the NBA, right?
Yeah.
So you go in, you take the job knowing if you don't, you know what I'm saying, if you don't push the program and if you don't win, if you don't develop players, You out of here. And that's not just that's not a Tibbs thing. That's a 30 NBA head coach thing, right? You got to be on the same page with the organization. Right. And so, but what I think we do is isolate Tibbs and think this only applies to Tibbs, but it doesn't, right? Some coaches may get a pass, like Nick Nurse may get a pass. Like Nick Nurse got a pass for the 2020 season when the Raptors were absolutely garbage, right? And it was because he got a pass because they were playing in Tampa and all these different things. So he got a pass, right? And he came bounce back the next year, and you see what they have this year, right? So what I'm saying to you is this: the Tibbs thing, in my opinion, is not as big of a factor as we make it out to be right now in the offseason, because so when the games were going on, the 82 game schedule, it was Tibbs, right? Now the front office is under the spotlight. Now we should be focused on what the front office is going to do with all these resources and the time allotted to make something happen. And if they drop the ball, if they have an off season like Tibbs had in a regular season, we're in trouble regardless who you bring in here. You feel me? Like if this off season, this off season has to be a stellar off season. And you kind of alluded that to what you were saying about 30 minutes ago. Like this off season here, the front office basically has to do something. And I agree with you. I just pointed my direction out more. Like I stated what it is that I want. Like I feel like, and this is just my opinion, and I'm not saying that everybody should follow it. What I'm saying is I think the Knicks need to get a wing player and a big that can impact the game offensively.
More important than the point guard. And let me jump in here with you because I don't want to lose the brothers. What's your name again, bro? Your name is not up. I know you. I see you all the time, but Freezy don't have the name. DJ Cash. Okay, DJ Cash. I've seen you. I've known you a long time. You say that something better go because Cat's gonna get fired. Tibbs is gonna be the first to get fired, right? But I don't know that our organization is in a better place because of it. Heads will roll, but I don't know that we won't go backwards after those heads roll. So we're hoping.
That's true. That's true.
Right. Hey y'all, I gotta wrap up right here. I gotta go. I gotta pick up this new addition to the family. Right. It's gonna be fun. It's raining out here. So Cash, I'm getting a new addition, man. I'm getting a puppy. Right.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what to name him. I don't know what to name him. Just real quick, I'm gonna read Paris Douglas super chat and then we get out of here. So Paris Douglas says we're in trouble if we don't stop making RJ what he isn't. Quickly and Obi is the first thing that looks like a direction. Grimes, Sims are our other smart ball players, right? RJ, Cam, Mitch, Randall are what? Great question. Nick G, what's good? Hey man, I'm just about to get out of here, Nick G. I gotta get out of here and go get D Public Enemy says I'm getting more teddy bears. Nah, man. I'm getting another mouth to feed, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and get another mouth to feed. But the reason why I brought it up, Cash, is because I don't know what to name them. I don't know what to name the new puppy. Right. I can't name them. I can't name them Julius because then the channel will get burnt down. People are forfeiting and not come to the joint. And I don't want to name them Obi because that'll be too cliche.
Yeah,
if you name your puppy Obi, you know what I'm saying?
You should name the puppy Dolan.
A Dolan? Wow.
Hey man, that's the one thing that won't change, right?
Yeah. He'll be here regardless of, everybody else will come and go, but he'll be here, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Nick G, you want to jump in with something real quick before I get out of here?
Yeah. I actually wanted to get on Anthony D, man, because he was like talking about my man Jabari Smith. I'm like, that's the possibility of drafting Kevin Durant. And he was like dissing the opportunity just because he's a power forward. I understand what he's talking about, but like, let's be real. I mean, there's no point guards out. Please, I don't know if anyone has this point of view. in the draft, or just like a point guard? Like can anybody name a true point guard, Chris Paul type, that we could draft or get in free agency or even or trade for?
No.
Is there like a true point guard? I mean, Ricky Rubio is the only close thing to it.
They won't let, but if you have Randall and RJ, they're not gonna allow him to be that. A Darius Garland type?
Yeah, even that. Like who? Is there one available? Forget if they'll let him let that guy cook. Is there one available or even close to being available?
No.
Nobody?
No.
I think we got to give up on the idea of a point guard. Like, I think we just got to go with playmakers, like, and just roll with it. Because even LaMelo Ball, who's not there right now, I mean, it's Lonzo Ball, sorry. He's not a true point guard in the same sense. He doesn't even drive to the rim.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah, but anyway, let me so Nick G, that was not me.
Yeah, I was wondering. That's
not me, but I'm gonna get out of here, man, so I can
Nick Gay, salute, bro. How's the baby?
Baby's good. Baby's one today. Baby
oh
turned 1
my
today.
goodness. Sleeping through the night? Sleeping through the night. Yeah, 1 year old.
Yeah,
Sleeping through the night.
Yeah, man.
So, I'll see y'all later.
All right, boss.
All right, have a great week.
All right.
All right, y'all.
All right, yo.
I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. I'll holler at y'all
All
later.
right.
Peace.
All right, man.
Take care.
Take care.